It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now here's Johnson. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Pass to Iguodaro. To the middle. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, a lot of years behind Kevin Durant, but that doesn't mean he's still not going to get up.
Woo! BA, that's lit. Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Now here's Durant. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. And he comes up with a bucket.
The uncanny ability for a big guy to slip towards the hoop, then loft in the nice floater. Durant showing a little bit of everything on that play.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Rizashea. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And out on the wings, Zach Rizashea has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Sends it home from three-point land.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder, and KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked Coach about strategy for Durant, and he said, I want to get physical with him. Make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop and ruffle his feathers. So the orders for the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Launches a three. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Beal, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
And that shows the toughness of the guard, Bradley Beal, just powering through.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Here's Rizashea. Hits a three-pointer. Rizashea's got 8.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
And here's Durant. He's got 6. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. 9 points in the game.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a three, you know he's coming back at you.
The Suns lead by 3. On the wing, Durant. Dunn outside. Pass to Iguodaro. Now here's Booker. 6 to shoot. And he buries his first look.
I tell you, Booker just so slick in there.
Here's Atlanta now. Here's Rizashea. Give him 8. Shoots. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Booker with it. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, life's not fair, right? I mean, that is unfair. You do everything you can to contest Durant's shot, and it turns up to be an up fake instead.
Free throws good from Durant. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Pass to Johnson. The shot, no good. Good D by Simmons. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 6-point lead. And he makes it.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
The kick out to Johnson. Three-pointer, no good.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Yes, it's good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Shot to stop the run. And it's blocked by Wood.
Check out Wood using all of his length, allowing him to knock away the shot.
A minute 39 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Durant. From 10 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Durant's got 14.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. A minute 4 left to play in the first. Hawks trail by 10. Here's Buffkin. And that one is hammered home.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
Substitution on the court.
Beal outside. O'Neal with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Down low. Here's Simmons. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. He's got 6.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets. That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And that one's good. Simmons.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Simmons. And so it's the Phoenix Suns earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this.
28.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
The attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Nance. Here's Young. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll take on the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse after this one. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Outside Simmons. Out to Covington. Wood outside. Just 4 to shoot. Beal from outside. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And now an 11-point Phoenix lead.
Beal loves the fire off the catch.
Young from long range. And it's Young again missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
As you look at the history of the Hawks, Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
And the Hawks with possession here. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. Here's Simmons. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie.
Good move for Hunter to get to the inside, and he just navigated the defense well.
To the inside. Pass to Allen. From outside the arc. Okongwu with the rebound. Hawks trail by 11. Reddish with it. Picked up by Stone.
Oh, yes, sir!
Wow!
And that's some athleticism on display as Cam Reddish gets to the rim.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Now Booker. Here's Iguodala. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And the D has to respect Booker's passing ability. Fantastic at finding guys in their spots.
The Suns lead by 11. Lets it go from deep. Okongwu with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Pass to Reddish. Inside. It's stolen by Dunn. Booker for 3. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here goes Booker, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Bumped and still finishing. Booker with great balance.
Outside Young. The kick to Hunter. Back to Young. Fires for 3. Look at Young, making it look easy. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
B.A., you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
Back to Booker. And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Outside Young, 4-3, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Now here's Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
There's Young with the three. And it's Young again missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And there's the lob. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
The kick out to Nance. Pass to Hunter. Nance with it. Back to Hunter. And it's rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the first half of basketball. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Phoenix leading by 13 to the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And watch Jalen Johnson. His athleticism, man, it's unique.
Pretty unique at his size, right, B.A.? He just glides around the court. He's got great speed when they play in transition and can get above the rim. So this guy, a bit of a matchup nightmare. Just think when he gets his confidence.
Now here's Booker. He's got 6. Pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
The shot by Dunn, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Capella. Here's Buffkin, pounded by Beal. Here's Risache. Count that one. Risache's got 14 points.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Booker. Excellent D there from Capella.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Daniels. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Here's Buffkin. The kick out to Johnson from the arc. And the Hawks with another three.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And here's Booker. Pass to Iguodaro. Out to Beal. Left side Booker. Clock at 6. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Hawks trail by 8. Here's Buffkin. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Buffkin's gotten his second bucket.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Iguodaro. The kick to Durant. It's stolen by Johnson. He takes it in. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. "90 seconds into the second half now. And here's Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Capella. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Booker no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Rizachet. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Booker with it. Durant for 3. Capella with a rebound. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. To the inside. Shots blocked. In transition, here come the Suns. Pass to Iguodaro. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. That one's no good. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Pass to Allen. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. And the Suns lead by 7.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate. Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Now here's Simmons. 12 points for him. Here's Durant. And a miss there on the triple.
They're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Drills it from deep.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Now here's Simmons. Back to Allen. Three-pointer. Capella with a rebound. Pass to Johnson. Out to the right wing. They're running. Here's Allen. Phoenix no good that time either. Here's Daniels. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
For 3, Allen sinks the tray. Allen's got 6 in the quarter.
creating for others, that's when Kevin Durant just takes it to another level. He's such a great scorer, but working within the framework of the team that time.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Allen. He's got 6. Phoenix making a switch here.
Team seconds. Substitution on the court.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Allen. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Allen's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Hunter. Oh, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Kevin Durant. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Stray is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Oh, deflected. Pass to Wood. Here's Simmons. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
Team starters.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. They trail by 6. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That's the first game of a 6-game road trip. And stolen by Wood. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. No luck on that one. Down low. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Allen. Wood with the screen. It's stolen by Okongwu.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Free throws good. Young. And both free throws good for Young.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
For 3, Allen buries it from 3. Allen's got 12 points here in the second half. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to...
63.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Phoenix leading by 5. And Simmons, here we go. Pass to Covington. Here's the 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Well, if you look up 3 and D in the dictionary, you might see a photo of Robert Covington. He's bringing that spacing to his offense.
Now Reddish. Good.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Now here's Simmons. Allen outside. Releases. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Pass to Hunter. Outside Reddish. Launches it. No good. The Suns leading. Simmons looking around. Now here's Allen. Fires the three. No good on the... That one. 5 for 9 in the game. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Outside Young. Young on the drive. Here's a Kongwu. Outside Reddish. Pass to Hunter. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. The Hawks need to get one up here. Second shot opportunity. With the clock winding down. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It goes on Grayson Allen. Free throw good. Kongwu. And here's Simmons. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. For three, Allen. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Lets it fly. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Suns lead by 8. Spins. Powell outside. To the middle. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
The three from Rizashay. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Simmons. And they pick up 2. And it's a 12-point Suns lead.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Daniels. And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. The Suns lead by 12. Inside. Here's Iguodaro. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Back to Daniels. Pass to Rizashay. Up and overdone. That's short off the rim. And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. Right side Durant. Over Rizashay. Durant, no good. Hawks trail by 14. Pass to Johnson. There's the three. Bradley Beal puts it in.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Outside Booker. Gets the three ball to go.
And that's a deep make from Booker. From the jump, he's been a 20-point per game scorer in this league. So impressive.
The three from Rizachet. Iguodaro grabs a miss.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Pass to Durant. Three-pointer off the mark.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
And the Suns with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Booker. Hey, rejected by Capella. Here's Daniels to the middle. And stolen by Durant.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Suns.
It's impressive how the reserve players stepped up and delivered in this one.
They didn't just help out. They made a big impact and really secured the win for their team.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ben Simmons.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Phoenix with it. Outside Durant. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Rizachet. That one's good for 2. 16 seconds left in the final quarter. Booker with it. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up.